You could have woken up in Maryland or Pennsylvania or Virginia. I'm sorry, Jim, I'm Maryland. It is great to be with you today. Let me first, I want to thank Molly Ward. I get credit for doing the most land conservation of any governor in the history of our Commonwealth. This is about teamwork, and it's a lot of folks who have been involved in making this all possible. And then none of this would have happened without our great Secretary of Natural Resources. I will honestly say, and Jim and I were just talking about it, he's from Maryland. He really has said she's the best in the United States of America. And I want to thank you, Molly, for all the good work you've done. And we are moving toward the finish. We have 39 days to go. And we're going to make some big announcements tomorrow. I think, Jim, you'll be happy. That's about all I can say right now. But I think a lot of people across the Commonwealth are going to be very happy as we allocate millions and millions of dollars tomorrow. And it's going to be a big announcement we're going to have to even make it even a bigger record. I do want to show we're getting this all done. As I say, we have 39 days left in office. I don't know who was responsible for the program, but the office of the governor has Ralph Northam in it. We had an election, but we have not had an inauguration until January 13th. So I'm not dead yet. I'm still here. So next time you'll reprint the program. But it is an honor to be here with you today. And I thank you all for the great work you've done and to be in the presence of the greatest senator who has ever walked the halls of the United States Senate. I thank you, John Miller, for all that you have done. We and I have worked on many projects through the years, and it's an honor to be here today and talk about preserving this battlefield, which is something that is so important to all of us. We have worked very hard to protect our battlefields. We've had many different announcements. As I say, this historic effort would not have been done without an awful lot of folks who have been responsible for helping us with this. No one organization or no one individual. We have such history in our great nation. We have had such a history with the American Revolution, what we've had with the Civil War. I mean, you don't have this in any of the other states. I remind you, in 1607, those three ships, they didn't go to Maryland or New York or Florida or anywhere. They came here to the great Commonwealth of Virginia, and we just had Thanksgiving in that Massachusetts with that little Plymouth, what is that thing, Plymouth Rock. That was 1620, folks. We had the first Thanksgiving here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. I am very sensitive about this topic whenever I travel around the globe, but it's our history. And what we have here in this history that no one else, and this is something Dorothy and I have worked on and something we really believe in, but the preservation of these 19 acres of hallowed ground would not have been possible. As has been mentioned, I do want to thank also the Department of Transportation, who in all of these efforts, none of it would happen unless we can get in and out. And historically, it was always a problem with preservation because VDOT, well, they can't do it. Well, we ended all that. VDOT now does it. And if we want if you want to get in and out of it, we will build the road. And I told Charlie Kilpatrick, who is our head commissioner, if you can't build the road, Charlie, I'll do it myself. Well, that gets results, and we get the roads built. But we have opened up so many different things. I want to thank VDOT, the Virginia Outdoor Foundation, Historic Preservation folks, the Civil War Trust, Nova Parks, and I do want to thank Fauquier and Loudoun counties for the great work that they have done. As Molly mentioned, we put a program together to have 1,000 treasures here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And what we really wanted to focus on is not just the quantity, it's really about quality. Because we got to really preserve our historic sites, and to go out and say we're doing X number of acres without any historical context around it, I thought we sort of lost what we were really trying to do. So we've changed all that, and we now do historic. Really special place here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And as Molly has said, we've done over 1,300. Our goal was to get to 1,000. And I'm proud to say that we have 36 treasures here, Phyllis, in Loudoun County. We have 33 in Fauquier. And I don't have to tell the folks, I always talk about the economy, about building that new economy. Everything comes back to jobs for me, and that's why I ran for governor. We've had just a fantastic run. Most jobs ever created, the most economic activity ever done in the history of our great Commonwealth. Unemployment claims that I announced on Friday just hit a 44-year low. The lowest since 1973. We now have the second lowest unemployment rate in 10 years, and the second lowest now in the entire United States of America. A big part of that is tourism. And people who come to our state, last year we announced $26 billion of tourism income. And they come to see our Civil War sites. That's a huge part of it. And Virginia Tourism will tell you that when they come and visit our historic sites, they stay longer, which means they spend more. And that's why we have continually worked to make sure we have these battlefields up and people can see it. But it's not only about the money, which is very important to do all the things we need to do, but it's about our future. You see all these children here today. I want to thank you all for coming, because what you see here is a living classroom. This is a center of innovation. And to have young folks, I know they're here to hear our speeches. I know they're very excited, but they do know that in a few minutes I'm going to actually light the fuse on this cannon, and we're going to, let's give a round of applause to the cannon, folks. But as I say, these are living laboratories, and to open it up for our children, because we can never, ever, ever forget our past, and we have such a interesting past here. One great benefit we had from our sesquicentennial that we celebrated a couple of years ago of the Civil War was what came out of that was the Virginia Battlefield Preservation Fund, and I'm proud to say it is the most successful in the United States of America. We have won the awards, right? Give that a great round of applause. We have awarded about $16 million in grants by the state and have been leveraged by the groups like the Civil War Trust to buy more than $80 million of land. I don't have to do the math for you. That is a 5-to-1 return, and that is a great investment for the Commonwealth. No other fund in America can also say that about our trust fund. We have an opportunity to come here and see all this. So I wanted to be with you here today to say thank you. I'm very proud of all of you who have been part of this administration. And as I do leave office in 39 months, we've had a lot of firsts and this and that. Oh, well, I'm going to say 39 months. You're going to have to drag me out. In fact, from the governor's mansion, I work out every morning at the gym in the next building, and for 3 months, they have been constructing the inaugural stand. So I have to walk by it with my EPU team, and I scream at them every day, "I'm not leaving, stop working." And these guys all look up and say, "Why does this man yell at us every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning?" But, in 39 days, we will move on. But I am so proud of all of you who have been involved in this. But to have the record as the most land conservation preservation of all the titles, it's the greatest honor that I have, so that we understand what this state has meant to this nation. So that everybody never forgets what went on these very hallowed grounds, and the sacrifices that were made by so many individuals has only made us a stronger Commonwealth. And I'm just honored to be here, the greatest state and the greatest nation on earth, the Commonwealth of Virginia. Thank you.
Let me just continue a little bit on what the governor said. Governor, once again, thank you for all you've done for historic preservation in the Commonwealth. You're a leader in this country, and we thank you for it. You know, I'm told that Virginia has, I think, 37 parks, correct? And he's the first governor to have visited each and every one of those 37 parks. So this guy practices what he preaches. He believes in it.
Visit all 235 craft breweries while I'm at it.
And again to Molly Ward. Molly, God darn, we're going to miss you, young lady. The governor said it when I told him, she's the best Department of Natural Resource Secretary in America. I don't work with all of them, but I work with a heck of a lot of them. And it's been over a lot of years. And this young lady is absolutely, boy, we're going to miss you. Please don't leave. But I know she has. She just got elected. A couple more things. We're going to have a ribbon cutting. The governor, as he mentioned, is going to shoot a cannon. He has not picked his target out, so for God's sake, be nice to him. He's temperamental. You can't tell. Very temperamental. And last but certainly not least is Bob O'Neill, a historian, is going to give, after the ceremonies, is going to give a tour of this battlefield. And if you have any interest in history at all, please stay. So why don't we now ask Molly and the governor to come up, and where the heck is the ribbon? Montessori School. Come on, kids. They're working on this. 3, 2, 1.
You're still there. He's got the mustache.
Catch it with the powder coming out. They have loads of jet. The war will be over by the time this comes.
Getting instruction.
Those old boys from the cabin,
Whoa.